Hot and humid today with a widely scattered late day or evening shower or thunderstorm. A high of 92, dropping to just 74 tonight. And hot tomorrow. It'll be partly sunny on your Sunday with isolated to widely scattered afternoon thunderstorms. A high of 94. And the heat continues Monday through Wednesday under partly sunny skies with isolated afternoon storms and highs around 95 each day. From the First Alert Weather Center, I'm Action News Jax Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish for News 104.5 WOKV.
Welcome back to the Home and Garden Show, 7:37. This new sleepy music. I thought, man, I'm supposed to take a nap now. I'm not supposed to talk now. That's pretty crazy. I'm Wally Conway from Home Pro Inspections, along with Larry O'Neill of Larry's Garden. Love to hear from you. 855-765-1045. You know, I was listening during the break to Mark Kinder from Affordable Water talking about ion exchange. Here is the crazy thing about this whole deal of water softening, water treatment, water conditioning. Soft water. Soft water is well-defined. It's well-defined. It means less than 1 gram per gallon. If it's got more than 1, it's hard.
Yes.
At the high end of the scale would be called extremely hard, which is above 14 grams. Our water, on average, 17 grams. Now, to go from hard water to soft water, the science says there is one way to do so.
And only one way.
And that is ion exchange. There is only one practical way to have an ion exchange, and that is a system that uses salt to facilitate the cleansing of the medium for the ion exchange. Anything that isn't that ain't softening.
Yes.
It could be treatment. It could be conditioning. Many other terms, but soft, by the Water Quality Association, is well defined. It's just science. So what are you going to do? The easy thing to do.
Yes.
Get hold of Affordable Water. I know them, I like them, trust them. We've been dealing together for years.
And they've been cleaning your stuff.
Here, they take care of my well equipment. You're right. Mm-hmm. So here's it. You know, no matter what business you're in that requires a license, you get a number. If your number is 32.
That means you were a young pup when it happened.
It means you've had it a long time.
A long time.
You're an old dude. Mark Kinder, W32.
Yes.
At it a long time. And the success over time for Affordable Water has not been exemplary sales.
Yes.
It's been exemplary performance based on science, a consultative approach. Tell me about your water. Here's the diagnostics, meaning the test for hardness, the test for metals, whatever it is that's on your mind. You do diagnostics, you test for it, and then you treat to resolve it or cause it to perform the way you want, whether it's for making beer or baking or washing your hair, your general health concerns or whatever it is. And if you are on an immensely sodium-restricted diet, and the sodium issue, quite truthfully, is more about marketing than it is the science. Right. But there are people who have an honest, legitimate concern. If you do, all you do is you tell folks at Affordable Water, I don't want sodium-based salt. I want potassium-based salt. You go, oh, okay. It's pretty cool. And you know, you hear also Morton Salt's now an advertiser on the show. They've been for quite a while. Yeah. Affordable Water will deliver and install the Morton Salt for you at essentially the same cost it costs you to go do it at retail.
Save your back.
Affordable Water Jax, AffordableWaterJax.com. Tell them you went diagnostics.
Right.
Yeah. Have a beautiful day on that. All right, let's go check in with Linda in Ponte Vedra, who has some cracks in her driveway. Oh, my gracious. Linda, what's happening out there?
Well, it's a combination. I've got cracks in the driveway. I've got a few cracks in my garage, but what those I probably can understand, and I'm sorry I wasn't listening. I didn't have you turned on when I think you started talking about cracks with another person a few minutes ago.
It's okay.
But anyway, my real problem, and I looked it up online, I came home after being gone for a while, and under my water heater, which is right next to my water softener, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. It looked like not a puddle, but discoloration on the cement on the flooring with white I guess almost crystals around it. I looked it up and they mentioned efflorescence, yes, but now I've got it there. I've got it other places in my garage, and I'm wondering what to do and if it's a problem and how it can be fixed if it needs to be.
All righty. So the water heater and the water softener are both installed in the garage. Am I correct?
Correct. Correct.
Your garage steps down, has that little 4-inch step down?
It does, actually, yes. Right.
Yes, ma'am. It's like I've been there before.
I think so.
Is the water heater and water softener on the high part, or is it on is it stepped down?
It's on the high part.
Okay. So, because you've kind of got three dynamics to consider, and I'm also going to guess that one or both of those devices is up against an outside wall.
Actually, it's not. They're against an inside wall, if you can believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to sort. Are you getting any moisture or leakage, seepage out of your water heater, out of the tank or equipment in your softener, or is it unrelated to those devices? That's a diagnostic.
It's unrelated because actually there's other efflorescence on the other side of my garage facing an outside wall, in addition to areas near the garage door. So it's really kind of like, what's happening?
Yeah. How long have you lived in the house?
2000, let's see, hold on, 97.
Okay, so 27 years. Good.
Right.
So when did you first notice this?
About 2 years ago, we had visitors here, and they said, "Oh my goodness, your water heater must be leaking because that's where it is." I called and got a new water heater put in, but guess what? That wasn't the problem.
That wasn't the problem. Has anything changed on the exterior of the house? Different grading, different plants, changing gutters?
My husband put gutters in a few years ago where we have the gutters emitting water to the right side of the house where I don't think there is, or the left side of the house where I don't think there is an efflorescence problem.
It really sounds like it's your husband's fault.
It probably is, yeah. He's sleeping, so I can't even blame him, even though I'm not talking to the world.
Yeah.
And there is we did not put a gutter on the right side of the house, which has a little dormer roof and then maybe a 36-inch area where water does come down. Yeah. And I have 3 little drain, what would you call them, the little brown plastic things that would lead water out into another area.
But
it's 3 of them together. Right, exactly.
The way you've described it, if you've ascertained unequivocally that it is absolutely not related to the water heater, you have no reason to believe it's related to the water softener. That says outside, right? Unless you had a slab leak, but that's probably not it. I would suspect that somehow when you've installed the gutters and the way you've done the downspouts, you've altered the drainage just enough that you're getting some wicking up into the slab edges. So probably the simplest thing to do is assure that you've extended those gutters, the downspouts, as far away from the home as possible. In my own home, I took the discharges underground using that flexible landscape pipe. Larry uses that stuff all the time. Yep. And they discharge almost 30 feet away from the house. On the opposite side of the drive. So I would do that. Are you seeing anything inside in the living area?
Interestingly, when we removed carpeting years ago, right in the center of the house on the foundation, it was a circle in the cement